Hi friends, I'm back again with another journal share. I was doing my canning the other day and of course emptied a box of canning lids, and I thought, what can I do with this cute little box? So I cut it down, took the top and the bottom and one of the sides off, and I made this cute little 3 signature mini junk journal. I covered it with some pretty floral paper. I love pink. And then I cut some of these scalloped circles off and stacked them up and glued them together. Then I whitewashed them and then found this gorgeous big white button and a little pink button to go in the middle. And that's what decorates the outside of this little journal. It's 3 inches by 3 inches and about an inch spine. And I've sewn the signatures into the spine. She's tied with some pretty seam binding. And I put a lot of lace on the pages, on the outside pages, just to let them fill out the book a little bit. Otherwise they were kind of too far back. So the lace kind of helps in that, and it also just makes it real frilly and girly. So the inside cover has a pocket, and I have a few little goodies inside it. I have several calling cards. Some of these are from tailor-made journals, and some of these I was lucky enough to find an old, probably early 1900s, maybe late 1800s scrapbook in Lincoln, Nebraska a while back, and so I've made some digitals from those. And the first page of every signature has some lace that drips off the bottom. This is just a fun little size. You can just put it in your purse and off you go. And there's a little side tuck with some miniature flashcards. And then there's some shorter pages. And then one of the shorter pages in every signature, I've made a little pocket so that it's this page and this page have been glued together, and a little pocket has been made. And so here is one of my digitals that I recently acquired, miniature German playing cards. And the patina on these cards are just gorgeous. So they're in my Etsy store. They're this size, and they make nice little journal cards. This one is from Tailor Made Journals. Isn't that gorgeous? Here's another one of those German playing cards. This one is the Jack, but instead of a J, there's a B. So I think it's German. The box had Frankfurt on it, I think, if I remember right. And that's what made me think it must be German. They're very, very old cards. Oh, and here's the Queen, and she has a D instead of a Q. So if anybody out there knows what that might be as far as, you know, the Queen and the Jack. Now the King in the deck had K's, just like normal. Isn't she gorgeous? And then this is an old typewriter. I've had this image in my clip art for a long time. I just love how it prints out. The second signature. Oh, and then there's another little pocket. It has another calling card, and that again is from Tailor Made Journals. And some more miniature flashcards. And this is an old envelope where the stamp was and the date mark for the mailing. Just made a little pocket out of it. Here's the Ace of Clubs. There's the third signature. And this page here has a little corner tuck, but it opens up and you can journal there, and you can tuck some things in here. Oh, I put some little charms on too. Here's an owl, and then one of the front pages has angel wings. This is in my Etsy store. I think it's Romances in the Air. And I just needed some small images for this little book, and this just works out really nice. That's the size they come. And here's another pocket made from 2 pages together. And I think both of these are from Tailor Made Journals. I think it's the Victorian calling card set, and you get a lot for your money. I'll try to put a link to it. This is another Romances in the Air from my Etsy store. Another little calling card, and I think this is one that came from one of the scrapbooks that I've found along the way. I've gotten a hold of 2, and I think this was from the first one. And here's another one from the most recent scrapbook. That was one from Lincoln. And these little images were like stickers. And the, I should show that someday, the scrapbook is homemade, and it's made with like a cloth, plasticky kind of cloth, and you can see the fabric that it was stuck upon. I didn't remove it. I just thought that gives it a little more grunge and just a little more texture look to it. I like it. I hope whoever owns this will like it too. And so that's the end of this one. And then I thought I'd quickly go through this one too. I'll probably put them both on my Etsy store. Excuse me. This was a technique that I had learned from Wendy. Everybody knows Wendy. Her journal adventures, Wendy's Journal Adventures on YouTube. She did a soft cover, or soft spine, fabric spine. And so this one is 3 signatures. And this happens to be one of the images from the last scrapbook that I have found. Thought it looked pretty nice there. So in this first tuck, my thank you card. This is available on my Etsy too. I've got a kit with collage tags and all. Go check that out. I'll put a link down below. And then this is a flip out with a tuck spot. And I'm just going to say most of these, most of the ephemera on here are from my Etsy store. So I probably won't even, let's not even talk about that right now. We got to get through this, but just know that most of these images can be found on my Etsy store. And I sure appreciate you looking. And so there's ledger papers, tea-dyed papers, coffee-dyed papers, Yahtzee scorecards. There's a digital or dictionary paper. I put a little blank here to be written on. Some more ledger paper, little colored paper that's been coffee-dyed. There's another tuck spot with one of those pretty images from the scrapbook. Another blank to be writing on. This is beet colored paper, beet stained paper. Some lacy coffee dyed paper. Some more ledger paper. Here's the second signature with a flip out and a tuck spot. Place to journal. And I won't probably go through all of them because my internet doesn't allow too large of videos. This was an image from the scrapbook. Another one of my digitals. A little collage. And each one of the signatures has this, these printouts. This one's really faint, but these are on my Etsy store as well. And then this is just a tuck spot with place to journal. This is from the scrapbook, and part of the scrapbook, when you folded the pages together, some of the images kind of stuck, and so that just makes for a lot more interest and grunge on the card, I think. I didn't mind it at all. Of course, I would have loved to have had them, you know, not marred at all, but this just adds interest. Another tuck spot. I backed this one with some beautiful coffee dyed lace paper. Some more blanks to write on. And another tuck spot with, this is another image from the scrapbook. And another one. And that's just a little corner tuck there. Another corner tuck here. And some more journaling cards. So that's that one. I'll be putting these up on my Etsy store. That's the back of it. And there's the spine. There you go. Thanks for coming along and taking a look. I sure appreciate it. Have a super day. Bye.